welcome back to Political Points on SooNews.ca and SooNews TV. I'm Andy Martins. We hope you're enjoying the local coverage of Political Points as we do the last few shows for 2010 already, and the Christmas season is upon us. My guest on this show is Mark Brown, who was a candidate for councillor, you remember, in the election a couple of months ago in Ward 5. And he's with me talking about Doc City. You may have heard that in the media, and this is the guy that's heading it up and knows everything about it. Mark, welcome to the show.
Thanks, Andy. Pleasure to be here.
What is Doc City, if you want to let our viewers know?
Well, Doc City is a member organization of volunteers that seeks to get each and every single community member involved in the support of doctor recruitment here in Sault Ste. Marie. So we want every single man, woman, and child in Sault Ste. Marie to be a member of Doc City.
Wow, that's a tall order.
Yeah, for sure.
How are you going to go about, what's your game plan to go about making that a reality?
Well, the first step we took was to invite all the people who don't have a family doctor to come and make themselves known to the community by attending an event last week where we had three representatives of the Physician Retention and Recruitment Committee, Dr. Alan McLean, Dr. David Farah, and Acting CEO Greg Punch of the Group Health Center, where they explained what's important for people who don't have a family doctor. The reason we started with those people is because they're the most motivated to support initiatives that will help bring family doctors to Sault Ste. Marie. And we're talking about family doctors only, Andy.
Right, okay. Not specialists. Well, you have to really start somewhere, don't you? You can't, have a big pie and try to do everything.
Right, and I mean, this is the place we need to start, because every day when I talk to people, they say, I don't have a family doctor. They don't say I don't have a hip replacement specialist. Dr. Alan McLean said that just so every doctor in the city could reach a manageable size patient list, we will need 31 brand new family physicians on top of everybody who's already practicing. So that's not including any...
Wow, that's a tall order.
Right, and so that's why we need every single person in Sault Ste. Marie supporting the Physician Retention and Recruitment Committee in their efforts.
Now, how is this Doc City different from the ongoing doctor recruitment efforts of the community?
Well, it's completely different. And that's one of the misconceptions that keeps coming up. People think, oh, well, aren't there already people recruiting doctors?
Right.
Yes, there are, and we want them to get in front of as many family doctors as possible. We want every cent that they receive through our tax dollars to go to getting in front of family doctors. What we as a volunteer member organization will do is we will do whatever we can to support them. So that means when they ask somebody, what is it that would bring you to Sault Ste. Marie as a family doctor? What is it that would bring you to Sault Ste. Marie? If they answer that question, they can come back to Doc City and say, well, can we do that, people? And we'll be able to respond. For instance, let's say, I'll tell you an example that was really surprising to me. In starting Doc City, I was talking to Dr. Schwartz, the gentleman who opened up the clinic over at the Market Mall.
Right.
And he said to me, you know why I came here, Mark? I came here because when I was getting trained, I was paired with a doctor who was a windsurfing nut. And he showed me all these fantastic places to windsurf. And so when I thought to myself, when I come back, when I graduate, I'm going to go back to Sault Ste. Marie and practice. So he came here because he's a windsurfer. So imagine if somebody, they say, the doctor recruitment people get a doctor who says, I'm a bird watcher and I need to, have good bird watching opportunities. Well, if we can identify the people in the community who know about bird watching, they can take that doctor, show them a fantastic time, and that doctor will come here.
So basically what you're saying is lifestyle is going to attract more doctors for us than anything.
No, I'm not saying than anything. I'm saying each individual candidate has their own reason. And if they answer the question, then the retention and recruitment people can come to Doc City and say, can we do this? So another example might be a doctor might be motivated by money. And so the physician retention and recruitment people are told by the doctor, I want $150,000 to practice for 5 years. So they come back to us, and if we have 75,000 people on our Doc City list, we say, hey, people, can everybody pitch in $2 to get an extra doctor? Now it's a lot harder.
But that's we're getting into user fees there, though.
No, we're not. We're getting into people who value family doctors,
Yeah.
and they say, yeah, I'm willing to give $2 to lure this person. So but there's a lot of people who don't like to spend money to attract family doctors.
What is this goal reachable? What period of time? You mentioned we're short 31 doctors. What period of time have they mentioned that if you do the right things, can you reach that in 5 or 10 years or?
No, they focused on what people could do who don't have a family doctor, and that's extremely important.
That's step number one.
Step number one, and it's not to sign up. If that thing is not to sign up with Doc City. The first and most important thing that anybody who does not have a family physician or a nurse practitioner is to get in touch with Healthcare Connect and get on their list, because that is the only list that new doctors will be pulling from.
Do you have the number for that?
Yeah, it's 1-800-445-1822.
Okay.
And they operate Monday to Friday between 9 and 5. So you call up with your health card, and a nurse will ask you about 80 questions about your health. And then you're placed on this list based on healthcare need. There will be no more local lists, according to Greg Punch of the Group Health Center. Okay. They're not going to be using those anymore. They're going to be using exclusively Healthcare Connect.
Now, the new hospital, Mark, how's that going to help us in attracting doctors?
That's another misconception that I'm finding, is that it's going to attract family doctors. I mean, it's going to attract specialists, absolutely, because there's a lot of good new equipment. There's a lot of the cancer bunker. But to me, it's not going to attract family doctors. And family doctors are the vital link. I mean, you don't get a specialist unless you get referred by a family doctor. Unless you're getting that continuity of care, you're not going to have an opportunity to go to the cancer bunker.
You can jump up and down and rant and rave. You're not going to, unless you get that referral, it's not going to happen.
That's right.
Other areas, is Doc City around in Ontario, like in all the other communities as well? Or?
No, I conceived of it, and what a Doc City is, it's a city that has a family doctor for each and every person in the city, and equally, it's a city where each family doctor has a good work-life balance. Because I'm the son of a family physician, and I never knew my father. He was constantly working. And so I know
that's what you're striving for.
Yeah, I know how important it is for doctors to have a good work-life balance. Otherwise, they get burned out and they just leave our community.
Great. I'm getting the red light there, Mark. Thanks very much, and good luck to you in your efforts. And come back in 4 to 6 weeks and let us know how you're making out, and we'll keep tabs on that.
Definitely. Thanks you very much, Andy.
That's Mark Brown, and he's promoting a great initiative to get more doctors into this community. You're watching Political Points. Thank you for watching the December 13th edition. We'll see you next time right here on Sioux News TV.